Hello there, YouTube haunters. Brad Goodspeed here. Thought I'd record a quick director's commentary track, or whatever, to go along with the video that some of you have already seen, and talk a little bit about our haunt this year, how it went. I've been a bad vlogger recently and haven't kept in touch with all you guys, so just wanted to say hello. The Butcher of Provincetown this year was a success from our point of view. We had over 450 guests, I believe, trying to not count people more than once, which is better than last year, despite the pouring rain. Maybe could have had more, but to be honest with you, I did reject a couple of chances for media attention because I don't want too many people coming to the haunt. I think the number of people we had was great. We had steady traffic all night, and I don't want more people. I don't want to piss off the neighbors. I don't want to overwhelm our actors. So anyways, when you went into the haunt here, we had this first room, which you can't see on camera yet. These are just some of the props that I've made to put in the haunt to decorate it. But we had this first room with an actress, and this is Candace, who's actually a professional makeup artist here working in Toronto, and I know her through the industry. And she did a great job of standing in the front room, acting as like a victim of the murders in Port Union. This house is supposed to be the home of Provincetown right before it was burned down in our backstory. So there are bodies all over and strange things. This is my brother in the mask that I made for him this year in front of his weapons wall. He was able to turn on a light there with a remote control and scare people as he jumped out. These sets were much darker than you're seeing here. This is with the camera light on. Bitchin' O'Clock, which you've guys seen me detail, she was completed and that worked quite well. It was on a motion sensor. And we had this other scare here, which was a pop-up pneumatic head to distract you from someone jumping out from the window. Then this was back in our blacklight room. This is Burstook. This was kind of a display kind of at the very, very back of the haunt, and there were two columns following Tara's tutorial made out of wedding tool that actors could jump out from and frighten people or at least intimidate them. And this prop worked out really well. I think I've detailed a lot of the steps of this on my YouTube channel. You can see the insert at the front there where the fireplace was. Those are just lights back in there, Christmas lights with fluorescent starters. I used wildfire paint, and you can see on the green drips there how brightly that stuff fluoresces. And I was very happy with the way that set worked out. I'll probably expand on it next year. The glow-in-the-dark spider webs worked out really well. I don't know if there's a really good shot of it here. I can't remember. And then this final hallway here was kind of our last scare, and the footage doesn't really show it, but there were 4 bodies standing there, 2 of which were just dummies. The one that you're seeing highlighted there is the actor, but there's another one to his left that you can't see in the footage that I did sculpts on, so they have eyes, and he tricked people. The last one there was actually just a cheap Spirit Halloween prop that moved, and unfortunately her face has become exposed there, but we took care to make sure that her face was covered by the hood. And one of our new actors, Skip, there jumped out and scared people, and he got punched a few times. That was a great scare. We got tons of reaction there. And then, of course, our drop panel hallway, which was actually, this is the hallway leading up to Burstook's room. And, you know, we got tons of scares here. A lot of people have already talked about this. That girl's precious to me. Her scream is so awesome. This girl here in the black, yeah, sometimes I feel a little guilty when I see clips like this, because this girl really looks to be losing her shit. And, you know, we want it to be fun for everyone, but I feel a little bit bad about the way that this girl's reacting. But I also have a big smile on my face when I watch it. So this montage I've edited together to, you know, get laughs. I wanted this year's haunt video to convey something. A lot of times I get strange looks from people at parties when I talk about the fact that I do this haunting thing and that I love to scare people and stuff. And you know, the Halloween is a dark thing. It's a weird, twisted, bizarre thing. And sometimes I wonder if people might not understand just how much fun this is for us. I mean, Halloween's a huge laugh for all of us. I mean, we sit around and just, you know, tell stories afterwards and just, love to recount the tales of scaring people because it's just so much fun. And I wanted this video to kind of show that. That's why I used some lighter, funner music towards the end, and I tried to, you know, not be overly spooky because, you know, walking into the haunt is very scary for people, but I mean, immediately after they scream, they all laugh. That's the point of the whole thing. I mean, you know, it's a lot of fun. So I tried to, you know, think of that when I was editing things. This part here ended up being very funny. I just cut away all the drops and just had their screams all streamed into one, and makes people laugh, myself included. So anyways, I think overall the haunt was lots of fun. I wish I had gotten more still shots of the interior. If you haven't checked out the photos that we did in my next video, the set detailing video, those photos are great. My friend Carl took them, but unfortunately his battery died early and I was exhausted that night and didn't take any pictures myself, so I'd say we kind of only documented a small portion of the details of the haunt, believe it or not. I wish I had sort of had more pictures of it, but you know, say that. I think we ended up with a pretty fun video this year. Unlike last year, I asked our camera person Susie Reed to get reactions from people as they came out, just to again show that people have fun with this and that it's not all this dark weird thing. People really did enjoy it. The following day after Halloween, I did a full day of tours. So anyone who wanted to come by, I was basically available all day, could come by and get a tour of the way the haunt worked. I showed them all the behind the scenes stuff, and lots of people came. I'd say we had about 50 or 60 people come the next day for guided tours of the haunt, and people who were too scared to go through it the day before. I didn't advertise it ahead of time because I didn't want chickens to say, oh, I won't go, I'll just wait to the tours the next day. But right after Halloween on Facebook and through, you know, just telling people one-on-one, I said, hey, come by, and we did get lots of guests. And that was really fun too, to let people take a slow walk through the haunt and look at some of the details and look at all the work that went through it, because a lot of people just cover their eyes. And this girl was super precious to me. I had to make sure she was at kind of the end of the video because she's so cute and she's so scared, but you know, she comes back every year, and that's the important thing. So I just wanted to thank lots of people, my brother especially, who helps me so much with the haunt, and he's, you know, very much a partner in the haunt. Our new friend Skip, who joined the team this year, he's a former haunter. Justin Coupland, who has his own haunt, who contribute a lot of time to us. A lot of these names are our old friends who have been with us forever. Jeff Orchard was not in the haunt, but he was the actor who did our promo for us, if you've never seen that. Lots of people helped out. My father was an enormous help to me this year. He put in so much time. Our friend Leanne Tunzi, who's been haunting with us for a few years, her father even came and did a lot of work for us and really helped us put together the haunt. Many other people I could thank. I tried to do it all in the credits, and if I miss people in the credits, I really apologize. Finally, this kid is amazing. He lives down the street, and this is a boy making the sound. He's so terrified in line every year. I chase him around. He's so scared, but I consider him, you know, a friend of the haunt because he comes back every year. I mean, he's terrified, and I'm unfortunately picking on him here by playing his clip in its entirety while listening to him scream like a girl. But he's just so funny. I had to put him in. So I don't know the kid's name, but whoever you are, if you see this, thank you so much for being entertaining to us. And thank you all of you for watching this video. I don't know if this is kind of ridiculous, me doing a commentary track for a YouTube video, but I thought it was a good way to give you some behind-the-scenes information. Anyways, hope your Halloweens went well. Look forward to seeing videos for those of you who haven't done one yet, and happy haunting.